PS on. Steady 7.29 kilometers at 8 minutes per kilometer. Go. Faster.
Hello everybody, this is Carlos reporting in on a run that I started a kilometer ago, and I was wondering why I hadn't heard anything from the girl, and I hadn't started the app, that's why. As I run past the weir, just about to take a walk break, I have set myself an 8-minute per kilometer target today. As you just heard, I forgot to start my app at the beginning of the run. I wondered why Penelope, what's her name? Samantha, yeah. I wonder what Samantha looks like.
Faster.
One little walk break, and she's already telling me to go faster. 8-minute pace is pretty easy to do. I should be okay on this run. I'm going to record 4 or 5 short excerpts, so I'll spare you any more traffic noise.
Steady.
Thank you. All this last month and most of the months before, I have been running on heart rate zone 2 training and zone 3, finishing up the last few runs in zone 2. Because, firstly, I was injured because I was running a little too much on a sore ankle and not eating enough protein to mend in time. But running with Norma has its advantages, as long as I bear in mind that she can only run with me Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Time 5 minutes. Distance 0.70 kilometers. Average pace 7 minutes 10 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 76. Workout average pace 7 minutes 7 seconds per kilometer.
So I should be a minute ahead of my pace so far. Samantha will tell me every 3 minutes or so how much ahead or behind I am. I'm not sure what those settings are, but I will be getting a reminder, a general pace and heart rate reminder every 5 minutes. Oh well, that's something I haven't seen before. I guess it's very young moss developing on the mushroom colony's tree stump. I've got a picture of it now.
Workout resumed.
Yep, I'm off again. Faster, thank you. I know. I still haven't heard if I'm ahead or behind, but I'm pretty sure I'm ahead of my pace. Even though I had to stop to check the app to see if it was working That's how come I'm 1 kilometer short of my true distance. That's okay. When she says 1 kilometer, it'll be 2 kilometers. I'll be finishing off this run the same way as I started it, so it should be a seamless trace on the various apps that I'm using. But instead of 8 kilometers, it'll probably tell me I've done 7 by the time I've done my hour and 10 minutes, which is what I want to do today. This is where I'm going to pause. So,
Faster.
having left the noise of Ash Road behind me, I am now running on Douglas Creek Trail, just south of the picture that I took yesterday when Norma and I took variant A of our trail runs. It's a little bit longer, I believe, but it's more scenic. And because there are no more berries to pick, we go the more scenic way. Sometimes I split off from her at that point, just where I restarted recording on Ash, and I go straight across the way I just came now, and she goes via the Berry Trail, Douglas Creek Trail on the other side, which is straight and graveled. But funnily enough, they don't allow bicycles on that trail. It's mainly for people with dogs that they have that restriction. They don't want bicycles crashing into dogs. Okay, bit of parking lot action here. I will take a drink from the usual tap. A guy just went in there. Hello.
Morning, Carl.
How are you?
How are you?
Very well. Out there, isn't it?
Yeah. Have lights on?
Very well.
Yeah.
Come outside. Anyway, I'm in the middle of an 8-kilometer run.
Oh, good for you.
So,
I'm not running, I'm biking. I had a heart attack last year. All the running, all the biking, all the good food I do, and I still have...
Well, I run very slowly now.
Yeah?
Believe it or not, I'm on the clock and I haven't even bothered stopping it.
Okay.
I factor in stopping to talk to friends and taking a drink from the water fountain.
Nice seeing you, Carlos.
Yeah, congratulations on your husband.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
You're
yeah.
both very happy.
Yeah.
Have you known him a while?
Yeah, because actually he had a partner for 44 years.
Was this the guy in Carrollwood?
Yeah. And, you know, when Jim died...
Oh, when Jim died.
Jim died 9 years ago. He had a massive stroke
So are you living there at Carrollwood?
After the day he died, we have never been separated since.
Excellent.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you both, and I'll see you around.
Workout resumed. Faster.
So I've crossed the street. I'm now on the other side of Cordova Bay Road, running on one of Norma's trails. You've heard us run here before. I just stopped to have a chat with an ex-colleague of mine. He's living in Broadmead now, which is a community, a neighborhood that I run through a fair bit.
Steady.
Small world, eh? I'd decided to take a drink from the tap there, and he decided to take a leak at the same time. So,
Slower.
there you go. Water in, water out. I got a hike section here.
Steady.
And I also have a light aircraft buzzing over my head. Not sure what make of plane it is. Probably a de Havilland Beaver.
Faster.
I'm going uphill, Samantha. Give me a break. Now I can jog again. I'm just thinking over what I have recorded of Albert and I chatting, and I have decided to edit a few minutes out of that because we were talking about people that might be listening who were not notified of our intent to talk about them. Not that we said anything bad, but you know what I mean. Got to try and behave.
Faster.
Hi. So we're going to be running further and further away from the cars and deeper into the bush. So within a minute or two, this recording will be sublimely car-free. I have a real thing about cars nowadays. They just sound just so noisy. This is a hike, traditional hike.
Steady.
She'll say faster in a second. That's how I can tell how far ahead or behind I am by when she chirps in.
Faster.
There you go. So it's about 15 seconds behind the pace. But that was with the chat. Pretty soon I'm going to be turning onto the perimeter trail that'll take me past the field with the barbed wire fence. shall concentrate on that fence and not on trying to record or film anything.
Steady.
Excuse me, that was my porridge. So now I'm well and truly in the silent zone, heading to the fence line. Well, I tell a lie. I hear somebody putting out their wine bottles.
Steady.
Did I mention it was recycle day? I think I did. Alright. So now I'm coming up to the fence. And I will pause the recording.
Time 20 minutes. Distance 2.60 kilometers. Average pace 8 minutes 13 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 76. Workout average pace 7 minutes 41 seconds per kilometer.
Yep.
Time for hydration.
20 minutes in. And
Faster.
I am ahead of the pace by about 20 seconds. I think she said 7:40. I'm set for 8-minute pace as I approach the danger zone. I got a low battery warning. I think that could shorten the recording considerably. I've noticed when I run
Faster.
the pause button or the stop and new file button, it does drain the battery a little quicker. So maybe the battery will die on me. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I do have my camera, so I could record the last bits of audio with that. Should my Sony batteries die on me. Climbing up towards Whitaker Trail. You can tell from my breathing that I'm working pretty hard. I'm not sure if I have the zone change toggled, but I do have every 5 minutes the heart rate. Today I'm running on pace control. Behind the pace, hopefully finishing up on the pace. So what with the Albert edit and the low battery warning, I think I will call this episode Stuck Behind the 8 Ball once again. But that's not anything unusual. There's always going to be minor setbacks in any plan. I have to cut through the Sellow to climb up to the upper Whitaker Trail. I guess I was on a Norn variant before. A lot of these trails have one name, but they split up into little rivulets flowing round rocks and large tree stumps. So you have a choice quite often. That's why I say variant of Norn. Coming up on the Elephant now. The because of the battery situation, I don't think I'll ride the pause anymore. The rest of this run will be in real time.
Faster.
In real time. So now I know I'm behind the 8 ball again. 8 being 8-minute pace. There's some action going on ahead. Somebody trying to track down their dog. Hello. Yep. They're going on another variant of Norn. Yep, I was right.
Time 30 minutes. Distance 3.45 kilometers. Average pace 14 minutes 36 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 56. Workout average pace 8 minutes 38 seconds per kilometer.
So 8:38. When I cut through the Salal, that's when I turned off Norn, and now I'm on Whittaker proper. Half an hour in, plus the 6 minutes that she has forgotten about from the, well, when I didn't start the app at the beginning of the run. My mind is going. I'm going to try my hardest not to be too confrontational on Facebook. I'm beginning to get a bit of a reputation. But that's just me, I guess. Either back off or cut back on the comments from the hip, shooting from the hip before I have really aimed. I've already discharged. That's okay. I quite often go back and edit, try and tone things down or delete where necessary. I wish more people would reread their copy. You know, there is an edit feature on Facebook, even if you're using your phone. You just have to poke around a little bit. Just got to poke around, as they say, until you see what can be done. It's quite amazing what can be done. I'm seriously thinking of upgrading my phone and getting the latest version of the iPod Touch, because it has a much better camera than my phone. It also has more storage, and it also has a GPS
Halfway
chip.
to your goal.
A GPS chip now, so that everything that I take and use GPS for will be synced, like my running apps, for instance. But I don't know. I might be forced to make another decision sometime. You never know when you might have your laptop stolen, that kind of thing. It has happened to me. I knows all about that. I'm gonna take a gamble that if I stop the recording at the saddle and then pick it up again when I get further down the mountain, I'll still have enough batteries to do that. So I'll make another cut here. So now coming down onto the glory zone, basically. This is where I should be able to make up my pace. I'm on Lower Whittaker now, heading towards
Zone 3.
Glenbenning. Samantha has
Study.
been activated. Once again, I forgot to start. Not only did I forget to start the app at home, I also forgot to start the heart rate monitor. So my heart rate stats are going to be interesting, but wrong.
Slower.
It might give me a very low heart rate because it would have averaged for the distance that I've run the number of heartbeats it managed to collect in this short period of a minute or so. I'm not sure how quickly it'll regulate itself. I'm thinking that by the time I'm on Glendenning,
Zone 4.
I should be getting an accurate number. Zone 4, back off a little. Just coming up to the best part of the whole run, the glory zone. So this is it.
Faster.
I think Samantha's going to do the talking now, while I meditate and choose a song
Steady.
in my mind to add to this recording when I get home.
Zone 3. Slower. Time 40 minutes. Distance 4.55 kilometers. Average pace 6 minutes 40 seconds per kilometer. Cadence 83. Average heart rate 120. Workout average pace 8 minutes 46 seconds per kilometer. Time for hydration.
Pretty soon I'll be leaving Glendenning and I'll be on Glendenning Bridle Trail heading towards Bow Park, which will be the last segment. This is where the trail forks. Quite often take the left fork, but today I'm just breathing straight through the middle, down towards the gates of the park. Looks more like a barrier, a bollard, just to stop the cars coming up here. Hear the noise of the tractor, of the farm equipment, whatever's going on, and the wind in the trees. whole park is about a mile from my house. I'm going to be taking the shortcut home. If I went that way, I would go to University Heights. But this way takes me to Lambrick Park.
Zone 5.
Zone 5 is a little high. Enjoying the cool of the shade here. I'll bring it down to zone 3 and I'll start jogging again. Hi. It's one of those gravel bikes. They're becoming really popular
Zone
now.
4.
They're even doing gravel bike races. It's a bit like trail riding. Not quite mountain bike, but gravel trails. So when they get to the roads, they can ride like a road bike. And when they hit this kind of stuff, their tires can take the sharp stones. There's another fork in the trail.
Steady.
So, took a few pictures there. She's telling me to go faster. I'm running out of batteries. I have to think carefully about my edit today. Privacy issues in mind.
Zone 4.
So, as I wind my way back to Lambrick Park, I will say bye-bye to the Random Chapel podcast listeners. Just giving a shout out to Martha from Martha Runs the World. She was thriving with the podcasts. And Bruce McIntosh, who would have thunk? I hope in a way that I didn't hinder their careers in podcasting. Aligning with the jackal is not always the best political move. But then again, I am who I am. So, from Wednesday in Gordon Head, I bid you adieu.